Hi, it's Camden and welcome to my video today. Hey, I've got a question for you today. What would it look like if you were the top communicator ever? If you had just the most effective communication and connection, what would that look like in your life and business? How would that change things for you? Well, today I want to share 3 things that will make a huge difference in your relationships and your communication and your connection, and that will begin to change things for you immediately if you begin to work on them. The first is drop your agenda, meaning that you are present with the person that you're talking to in a way that you're cherishing what they have to say more than what you do in that moment. So instead of thinking, what do I have to sell them, or how am I going to pitch this, or, thinking about your grocery list or whatever it is that's going on in your mind in the moment, really sitting there and being with them and being yourself, asking great questions, being genuine and authentic and very interested in who they are as a person, what their business is, and how you can possibly meet their needs. It's a conversation. That's how you're going to connect at a really deep level and be able to communicate a lot more effectively. The second one is to be a good listener. Now, I know we spend a lot of time talking, but not just talking. We spend a lot of time in our mind thinking about, what do I need to get at the grocery? What are the things I need to do tomorrow? And even self-judgment. So there's, I think we have 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day. So when we're present with someone, just like I am with you right here, it's about listening. And that is a practice. As a yoga teacher, I know that because yoga teaches us to listen, and it is definitely a practice to listen. Not only are you listening with your ears, but you can listen with your heart. You can look at their body language. Are their arms crossed? Are your arms crossed? What's going on in the conversation? How can you be attentive and have intention to be a good listener as you're having that conversation? Now, one extra thing with this is that if you're at a networking event and say there's a door near you and people who are starting to come into the room, how do you think that person feels if you're constantly darting away with your eyes as opposed to listening what they have to say? As well, when you're on the phone with somebody, can't you just tell when you hear the computer keys clicking in the background that they're on the computer and they're not giving you 100%? So what I'm encouraging you to do is to listen 100%. Now, it's a practice, so get going on that, and it will make a huge difference in how you connect and communicate effectively. And then the last thing is finding common ground. When you're talking to someone, it's about finding common ground, whether it's beliefs, hobbies, passions, maybe you're in the same business, maybe you lived in the same place at one time, but it's finding that common ground and really enjoying and creating conversation from that, because that's going to help you build the relationship. So the key here is that connection and communication are key to wealth. Now, I define wealth for me and my clients as fulfilling relationships, a business that adds value to my life, my clients' lives, into the world, and creates cash flow. It adds value back to the world, and living a life full of adventure. So if you want to create that in your life, if you want to have a wealthy life in all aspects, it's going to be about connection and communication as a foundation. I hope these 3 things have helped you. Please know that I would love for you to share your comments. You can implement these right away, and please share what they do for you in your life and your business. I know that you're going to have some great results, and I look forward to hearing them. Thanks so much for tuning in today. I'll see you soon.